Hi, I'm Claudia St. I'm the president of Affinity HR Group. We are your HR partner and resource. Tomorrow, as of the day that I am recording this, we will have a new president sworn into office. We've been getting a lot of questions from our clients asking from an HR perspective and a workplace perspective, what can we expect from the incoming Biden administration? While we still don't know all of the details, because a lot of that will be worked out and some things have to work their way through Congress, now that the Democrats hold both the Senate and the House and the White House, we can expect a lot of these things to see a greater likelihood of passage than we have in the past few years. First and foremost, we can expect the Biden administration to take steps to expand the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, or the provisions of that act, to work with Congress to ensure that the paid family leave and the paid emergency sick leave that was part of that law last year, which expired December 31st of 2020, it is currently voluntary through March 31st, 2021, but perhaps to make that mandatory for the foreseeable future, to provide expanded benefits there, perhaps to see some regulations around mandated masks or PPE use. We're not sure about that, but you can expect there to be additional small business relief included in a package that will be rolled out probably within the very first couple of days of the Biden administration. We can also expect the Biden administration to be looking at the Affordable Care Act. It has had a lot of challenges and is currently up for review by the Supreme Court, but we do expect that there will be movement toward expanding the public option and creating and closing some of the loopholes and challenges that existed in the original law. So we can expect some further reinforcement of that law. We can also expect the incoming administration to double down on some of the regulatory areas of workplace protection that have been made more lax under the Trump administration, particularly relating to the EEOC, OSHA, the National Labor Relations Board, some of these areas where there really was not as much enforcement in the previous administration. We can see expanded enforcement on that. There also are some new laws that may be reviewed. For example, we can expect a revisit of the minimum wage that has not changed in many, many years, despite many states and locales increasing their minimum wage. So we expect that to be looked at. We also expect there to be some review of paid family leave. Currently, paid family leave is non-paid benefit, so perhaps expanding that as a paid leave for some sector of the workforce and some paid sick leave. We also expect there to be some legislation around pay equity, ensuring that people of minorities and genders are paid equally for equal work. We can expect to see something along those lines. We can also expect under retirement plans that there are going to be expanded options in terms of tax favorability and expansion of 401k and other preferential retirement vehicles to smaller businesses and individuals who may not have access to them now. We can also expect some additional legislation on perhaps non-competes. We have heard a number of things come out of the Biden transfer or transmission team, the transition team, looking at really tightening up what can be included in a non-compete. So we can expect to see something along those lines. So there are a number of issues that are out there. Immigration is another one. We can expect there to be a reinstatement of DACA, and probably work visas will be made more widely available than they are now. So there are a wide variety of topics that we can expect the Biden administration to pursue early on, particularly given the fact that Democrats do have this moment in time to move forward some of these agenda items. We are going to keep track of all of these movements as they occur, just like we do for all federal, state, and local legislative and regulatory changes as they occur. If you're interested in being kept apprised of those changes, what they mean for them, what they mean for you, and what you need to do in order to comply, I encourage you to reach out to us. We have an HR support plan, which is a monthly plan, where we will keep track of all of those topics and help you make sure that you stay compliant with all of your practices in all of the states and locales in which you work. So a lot to look forward to. We will keep you posted as always when these things change, but just a little short laundry list of what we can expect. So we'll keep track of these things so you don't necessarily have to. If you have questions, you need any help, always give us a call. And of course, as you continue to work through COVID and as this pandemic continues to exist out in the public at very, very high rates at this moment in time, should you have any infections, should you have any issues, don't hesitate to call us. We continue to offer our HR COVID support program, and we'll do so for the foreseeable future. That's about it for us. We hope that you have a safe, healthy, happy, and productive work week. Take care.